So it's been a few weeks and the world's been mourning, and I had a bit of mourning to do myself. I cried it out. I felt the death of Kobe Bryant, especially because I idolized Kobe growing up. I remember playing basketball. I moved to a new high school, 2011, and started playing basketball. And he was my hero. Like, you wouldn't even understand. The first time I ever saw a basketball game was in 2006, and it was Kobe Bryant and the Lakers playing. Uh, I don't remember against which team, but I was like instantly hooked. I became a fan, Laker fan, Kobe fan, and he's been my favorite player since. And his passing was rather tragic, unexpected, and just it didn't make any sense. And when I got the news initially, I was on the phone, and my dad interrupted the call and told me about it. It's like, yo, Kobe's dead. Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bean Bryant, dead. That doesn't even sound right. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even sound right. Uh, I was in shock and like disbelief initially, but I was like, nah. Maybe they thought it was Kobe. I don't know. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me at the time. So I hung up and I slept it off, thinking that I'd wake up in the morning and false report, false news, because it's happened before where someone comes out and says a celebrity died. I remember when someone said T-Pain died. Come on, like it gets ridiculous out here. But uh, I woke up in the morning and the first thing I did was check my phone, which I shouldn't be doing because it's such a bad habit for anyone. We shouldn't be waking up and checking our phones instantly. But I woke up, checked my phone, and the first thing I saw was a report on the fact that Kobe died. I scrolled down, another report. Damn, I was like, the reality started setting in. And I think as soon as I got to the third one, or like a picture of Kobe, uh, like I broke into tears. Like, tears just started streaming from my eyes. Like, I couldn't control it. And I'm not someone that usually cries when people die or pass on. My bad. When people pass on, um, I'm not one that gets too emotional because I understand the process of death, the process of life and death. Death is an inevitability. So why should we, hover on it from an emotional standpoint? So, but this time it just hit me different. It was like, I don't think I ever saw that coming. Like, I don't think anyone would have thought of something like that. So whoever's writing the script for this life thing, shout out to you. Kudos. And I cried the first day. I think it was a Monday morning. I cried whole morning, and I stopped crying. Then throughout the day, I'd get those little bursts of emotion as I'd be going through my phone. I'd see pictures of Kobe, and you know I felt so compelled as well to write a tribute post because of how impactful Kobe was in my life and how much I looked up to him. At times it felt like he was like the only person around because of the fact that I became isolated from the basketball team because I was still in the learning phase while the other kids were like already, in there with the fundamentals and the game, knowing the game and how to play. And I still had to learn. So I was like very, very behind. So I took some time away from, the team to go learn. It took me about 4 months. And during those 4 months, I was so determined to be, like one of the best players on the team and eventually get to be one of the best players in the school. And I had limited time to do it. And during that time, like while I was learning from Kobe. Like I'd go buy airtime to download his videos from YouTube. And there was a distinct video I remember like I'd watch constantly. And it felt like Kobe was there with me, teaching me and guiding me through those 4 months. And, I had that Mamba mentality installed or downloaded into my system. And, it was very gritty, very uh, draining emotionally and just physically as well, because I'd play for like 6 hours a day, 4 hours a day, till I got everything right fundamentally. I won't say like I got to that point where I was like hitting fadeaways, in a matter of 4 months, but I learned so much just from watching videos of Kobe, someone that wasn't even close by, but it felt like I knew him. So there was that emotional attachment that came when I heard the news. And, reacting off of impulse or impulsive feelings or emotions doesn't help, because that means that the media and the system can control certain aspects of you, certain aspects of your life. And we shouldn't allow that, because now anytime something happens, we get emotional, we get riled up, and we react a certain way. And that's exactly what they want. They want a specific energy or a specific type of reaction to generate energy to feed the beast. And when I say the beast, I don't mean like a literal beast, but the beast is in the system. The system is, we live in a matrix, and with that, you have to understand that the matrix functions off of energy, resonation, vibrations. And when we are sad, angry, afraid, fearful, those vibrations resonate higher than the love vibrations, the positivity vibrations, happiness vibrations. I don't know why, but they do. They are amplified at a much higher level, meaning that whoever is drawing from that energy, or whatever spirits are out there drawing from that energy, feast from that time. So don't give them your energy in that way. And I gave them my energy like that. I reacted off of impulse, off of emotion, when I should have taken some time to breathe, stay away from my phone, stay away from social media, and take time to contemplate on what Kobe meant to me. But I reacted then and there. But after a while, I took some time to process and just gather myself and collect my thoughts. And I think the day after that, like, there was this wave of energy or information that was passed on to me, and it felt like I knew what was happening, or felt like I knew what was going on. And initially I had some talks with some of my friends, and my girlfriend as well. I told her that, yo, I think I know what happened. I think I know what's going on at this time. And it sounded crazy, but once you leave things to just marinate in a way, it's like it comes back, and it's like, okay, I can think clearly now and see what's actually happening. And what is happening is